Hi, I'm Nadeem. Welcome to the first video of the channel. And in this channel, we talk about personal growth kind of stuff. And in today's video, we are going to review a book called The Atomic Habits by James Clear. We will be covering this book into 2 to 3 videos. And today's video is going to be a kind of introductory video where we will cover the fundamentals of the habits, fundamentals of the book, and which consists of 3 chapters. The surprising power of atomic habits. Second one is how your habits shape your identity and vice versa, how to build better habits in 4 simple steps. But before diving into the core concepts of the book, let me share a bit about the author of the book, that's James Clear, and why Atomic Habits became a game changer for millions of people around the world. The author wasn't always the productivity guru as we know him today. He has his own struggles with atomic habits, productivity, and discipline kind of stuff. But after years of research, experiment, and personal development, he uncovered the power of tiny changes, that's atomic habits, that lead to remarkable results in our lives. Also, there are a lot of books on habits, but in my opinion, what made Atomic Habits the best of them is that it's a practical book that offers you a framework, offers you a complete step-by-step process on how you can make good habits and break the bad habits. So let's dive into the first chapter of the book, The Surprising Power of Atomic Habits. In this chapter, the author reveals the transformative potential of tiny changes that are atomic habits, which compound over time and create remarkable results. We often tend to think like in order to achieve something great, we need to be doing something big, but that's wrong. It's often the small changes, small habits that compound over the long term. So, if we try to understand this mathematically, according to the author, if you try to become 1% better every day, you will be 37 times better by the time you are done. And also in this chapter, James Clear talks about a concept that is forget about goals and focus on systems. And now, what is systems and goals? Basically, what is the difference? Goals is simply about the result that we want, and system is the process that leads us to those goals. For example, if you are a businessman and you want to improve your business, the goal can be creating a multi-million dollar business. But the system is how you manage your staff, how you manage your customers, how well you treat them, how you manage the sales, advertising, etc. You should focus less about the goal and more about the system because how well you manage your business determines the growth of your business. Now, moving on to the second chapter, that's how your habits shape your identity and vice versa. In this chapter, James talks about the intricate relationship between our habits and our identity. He argues that our habits shape our identity, and in turn, our identity reinforces our habits. Talking about identity reinforcing our habits, there is a great example from the book which says, imagine two people resisting a cigarette. When offered a smoke, the first person says, no, thanks, I'm trying to quit. It sounds like a reasonable response, but this person still believes that they are a smoker and who's trying to be something else. They are hoping their behavior will change while carrying around the same beliefs. The second person declines by saying, no thanks, I'm not a smoker. It's a small difference, but this statement signals a shift in identity. Smoking was a part of their former life, not their current one. In this case, the second person will quit smoking more easily because I have personally seen this example work. So, in short, the thing is that your habits and your goals should align with your identity and your self perception. That's basically what you think about yourself. Now, at last, talking about the third chapter, that is how to build better habits in 4 simple steps. In this chapter, James Clear provides a practical framework for building habits. He breaks down the process of habit formation into 4 simple steps, that's cue, craving, response, and reward, enabling us to take control of our habits and build a life we love. That was all for today. Stay tuned for the next video where we will dive deeper into these 4 laws of breaking bad habits and building good habits. Also, while I will be covering a lot in my videos, there is still a wealth of knowledge in the book. I highly recommend you buying one for yourself. The link will be given in the description below. Until next time, remember, it's small habits that lead to big change.